So another little break there because just outside the door is Turco. The sad news that he's not doing so well. We've got him in the porch and there's not very much that we can do with him. We've given him the medication that we were given. He doesn't want to take it. He gets very active when he doesn't want to take the medication, and so we haven't been able to help much on that. We asked the vet would they take him down there, but it's a tiny little store that they operate, their veterinary surgery, and they were unable to take him. So it's down to him being here, and every so often he starts yelping, and of course it doesn't go with the video, but we're doing the best we can, and we hope that he'll pull through. But right now I have to confess that we're not really that hopeful. Six apples, and they were 116 pesos, which you can count as $2. So $2 for 6 apples seems a lot cheaper than the price of oranges. An orange is, let me see, an orange is 47, which actually that's close to $1 for one orange. I got 2. Now the meat, they pack it very nicely, and of course it's separate. And what I try to do, I try to get these in portions, each bag, so that it's about what we would have for one of the dishes of the meal. Because when Talit comes and she sees if we put everything in a bag and then suggested that she should only use half the bag, it wouldn't work. So I get these pieces of meat, and that would be what we would have in one meal, and I got 3. So that's enough for the meat in 3 meals. Here's Beth's little drink again, which will go in the fridge. So what I find is that what they have, they might not have, that what they have this time, and you see it there, if you see it there and you like it, it's best to buy what you can. I see expats go in and do that and empty the shelf because that's the cost, what I think of as the Costco mentality, where you're going and you would buy an entire box like this, and it would perhaps be filled with, let me see, tuna flakes. So the canned food that we got, these vary from 38 pesos to down to, let me see, that would be for the tuna, and then if we're looking corned beef would be a little bit less, tuna, and somewhere in here we've got sardines. Yes, we eat sardines. There's one, sardines and tomato sauce, which means there'll be sugar in there. What can I do? Now I got honey, and I got honey because I have this in my tea. I got myself off coffee because the 3-in-1 coffee, if you see how they sell it, they sell it like this, and this is called 3-in-1 coffee, and each little bag, these are in half, of course, these are 1, 2, and they're about 8 or 9 pesos, something like that, each, and they've got everything in them. So they've got the coffee, and they've got the sugar, and they've got the cream. This one you can see is Copico Blanca, so yes, it's got cream, and you can tell just by the colouring on the packet. So I get these, mainly I say that I get them for Beth. There's some more, but everybody that comes will drink coffee. And if we look, there's the canned food that I've got. I try to get the canned food with an opener that's already on it, so you can just put the spoon under there and take the lid off, because I can't stand watching them open a can Filipino style. let me just give you a demo of what it looks like. It's enough. It's enough to give you heart failure, but they get the can and they get the knife. It's a psycho movie style knife, and they hammer that in and they actually open the can very skillfully, but it looks horrendous to me. And now I've got 2 intruders. Come here, Talik. The beautiful Talik. And now I was just explaining on my video that the reason that I have the meat separated into what will be for one meal is because if I put it all in one bag and said to you that I only wanted you to use part of it, you wouldn't listen, would you? And you'd cook it all. So that's why I do it. So I was explaining about how I always get these so that you can open them easily, because I hate to watch you use this knife to open this little can, which you do, don't you?
Yeah.
Hello, have you gone?
Yes.
She's gone. All right, we won't impose. We won't impose on keeping her. Thank you for coming and glamorizing my little video. Okay, can you get the hell out of here? She's a drama queen. The other thing I got is green Mongol. Mung bean. Not mungo bean, but they call it Mongol when they talk about it. So this is kind of cooked a little bit like lentils in the West, but I have never seen lentils, so that's what we get instead. And I actually enjoy that, it's very nice. Now, did get salt, iodized salt by McCormick. I'm not familiar. But now the trick now is that when I buy a new one of these, okay, so this salt. Now, as soon as you get the new salt, in any other place in the world, they would throw the old one away. But here, they don't do it. Let me show you. Okay, they've done it to sabotage me. This is the only time ever in 10 years that they've thrown the old one away because they knew that I was going to mention it on the video. They're all against me, you know that. So what else have I got? I'm still unpacking the coffee. So we've got coffee there, and I've got coffee here. Now, here's an interesting thing that will only be appreciated by the foreigners, or maybe what I think of as westernized or Americanized Filipinos. If I put all of these into the drawer that we keep the coffee in, if I put them all in, something happens in the Filipino sack, and they have to consume them at twice the speed that they would do if I only put these in. So here's what happens. I put these in so that they will deal with them modestly and economically, and I hide these somewhere else. Except that I've been busted on this, and the drawer that I hide these things in has now been, it's been found out by Lovely. I have to say that Lovely, out of all of them, is the sharpest kid. She never misses anything, and she was the one that saw me when I was, I thought, secretly putting these into the secret hiding place. Ah, you put that in that drawer? That's very clever, she said. So I got to find another place to hide these. Now, it's just one of those things that will happen always. And that little yelping noise is the dog, and I'll have to go and see what's happening with it. But that's my shopping, and let me see, that was 2,103 pesos. So, if anything, it seems to me that it was better this time, because I've been going out and it seems that I'm getting almost all of this and not spending 2,000. But then I got more meat than normal, plus I bought 2 of these. I went crazy, became the ugly foreigner, and I bought 2 of these. In my old age, shouldn't I be able to have honey? Honey? I'll be back next time. Thanks for looking. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I would love you to comment on what you think is happening here. A lot of people that are looking at these videos are single guys, and they're looking at the videos that we make with the intention of finding out about the Philippines and what kind of life it would be here. And if you were shopping, possibly shopping as a single person, I'm shopping for Beth and I. Plus, we have the invaders like Lovely and like Talatlik just came and invaded, and she'll cook. And what I'll have to do is I'll have to put at least 2 of these 3 bags of meat under lock and key and hope that she doesn't find them all, right? But if you thought in terms of like a single guy shopping in America or the UK or whatever, would you be able to get this for the money that we're spending? I'm going to let you work out what it would be in dollars. Work it out on the exchange rate of maybe 55 or 56 to the dollar. So it doesn't seem like a lot in dollars, but it does seem to go a long way. I don't know, yeah, just ordinary things like this. Does it have the price on it? Probably not. But anyway, Cami, bathroom tissue. Now, here's the thing. Could you, if you're an American in that very spoiled country for everything, could you get it? It says made from virgin pulp. And this is only a family show. I'm so sorry. New design. 4 rolls, 150 pulls, 300 sheets, and gives you the sheet size. But we won't go into that. It's extremely personal. Thanks for looking in. Comment, and especially subscribe and like. Every like helps. It all helps us to be able to continue doing what we do. Bye for now. Well, it's time again to have one of those absolutely riveting videos where I tell you what I got at the groceries today. This is for people who really are curious about what it's costing here. And even though I don't understand half of what they put down here, I'll do my best to show you what I bought. What I bought today, I got for 2,103 pesos. Okay, so once again, look at the way that they did it. Lovely. It's wonderful the way they recycled the cardboard boxes. They never throw anything away. This is at Alturas. Congratulations always to Alturas for the way that they service, because their service is really excellent. I'm talking purely on my own opinion, of course, but this is how they do it. Look, they really did it great. So, get rid of that. And the unmentionable toilets. Look. So I got toilet paper. I got eggs. I got 2 of the eggs. I always find that these are they're large eggs, and let me see, they say that they're fresh. How can I find them in time so that you don't all fall asleep as I'm talking to you? Let me see. Eggs. It should be easy enough to find, shouldn't it? I can't do it. Also got, these are snacks that you usually have these with cheese, so they're crackers. I hope they haven't crushed them in there like last time, because they were all in pieces instead of being nice for having with cheese. Beth! So I'm calling Beth because I get these especially for her, and she was mothering me there saying, well, what happened to my chocolate drinks? And I found one. Beth! Her chocolate drink. Close up, toothpaste. I always get these tomatoes because I still have some of the cheddar that's left over, and I have my quirky breakfast when I have it, or snack, and I have a couple of tomatoes sliced and have them with cheese. And what do they cost? This is easy because the price is on them. 33 pesos and 90 pence. I'll just turn off for a second.